5 daily habits that are quietly reducing your lifespan. After 60, avoid these life-shortening pitfalls. If you're past the age of 60 and puzzled by why some of your peers remain full of energy while others battle with deteriorating health, the reason might be more surprising than you think. New medical insights point to 5 ordinary habits that are subtly robbing you of your health and longevity. These habits aren't the usual red flags like tobacco use or excessive alcohol consumption. They're more discreet and are likely part of your daily routine, causing harm without your awareness. Even more concerning, each of these behaviors speeds up the aging process at a cellular level, compromising the function of your heart, brain, and immune system. In the next few moments, you'll uncover these 5 under-the-radar routines that are quietly reducing your lifespan and learn how to reverse their effects starting right now. First, we'll explore a surprising morning behavior that's quietly damaging your heart health. Second, you'll discover a social trend that several studies have tied to premature death. Third, a common bedtime habit will be revealed, one that disrupts your body's natural regeneration process and quickens aging. Fourth, we'll look at a widespread nutrition error made by 70% of older adults, one that accelerates the weakening of bones and organs. And finally, the 5th habit is rarely addressed by physicians, yet it has the most significant impact on how long and well you live. Each of these habits comes with straightforward, actionable solutions you can start applying today. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with a practical strategy to extend your lifespan with vitality and strength. Habit Hasson, skipping breakfast or eating it too late. One of the most overlooked habits that could be shortening your life is delaying or completely missing your first meal of the day. While trends like intermittent fasting may seem beneficial, or you just don't feel hungry in the mornings, after the age of 60, this routine can be harmful to your longevity. When you bypass breakfast, your already slowing metabolism becomes more unbalanced. The body perceives this as a stressor and increases cortisol levels to regulate blood sugar. Over time, this persistent elevation in cortisol takes a toll on your cardiovascular system, elevating the risk of heart disease and strokes by as much as 27%, according to recent heart health studies. But it's not just your heart that pays the price. Eating your first meal much later in the day disrupts your body's ability to process nutrients. Insulin sensitivity is naturally at its peak in the morning and declines throughout the day. Delayed eating means nutrients are less efficiently absorbed, leading to extended periods of elevated blood sugar. This scenario sets the stage for type 2 diabetes, already impacting nearly 1 in 4 seniors. Moreover, your brain relies heavily on glucose for sharp thinking. Skipping breakfast deprives it of that essential fuel, leading to foggy thinking. Research shows that older adults who regularly miss breakfast face a 35% greater risk of memory decline and are more likely to develop dementia than those who enjoy a well-balanced morning meal. Muscle loss and immunity, a silent morning crisis. The connection between muscle loss and breakfast skipping is just as concerning. After age 60, you're already dealing with sarcopenia, the gradual decline in muscle mass due to aging. Your body needs protein early in the day to slow this process. When you skip your first meal, your system lacks the nutrients it needs and starts breaking down muscle tissue for energy. This triggers a harmful cycle, leading to decreased strength, reduced mobility, and a higher risk of falls. Your immune system also takes a blow. Morning meals are essential for activating your body's natural defenses. Without that nourishment, white blood cell production drops off, leaving you exposed to infections that are far more dangerous in your later years. Thankfully, there's a simple but powerful fix. Eat a protein-rich breakfast within 2 hours of waking. Aim to consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, lean meats, or cottage cheese. Add complex carbs like whole grain toast or oatmeal for steady energy. And include healthy fats such as avocado or nuts to support hormone balance and cognitive health. This easy adjustment realigns your body's natural rhythms, keeps your blood sugar stable, protects muscle tissue, and fuels your brain effectively. People who thrive well into their 70 seconds and beyond treat breakfast not as an option but as a vital daily practice. Habit #2: long hours of sitting without moving. The second silent threat to your longevity is prolonged sitting, and it's been dubbed the new smoking for a reason. Spending more than 6 hours a day sitting, whether you're reading, watching TV, or enjoying crafts, can significantly reduce your lifespan. Even if you fit in daily exercise, the issue lies in what happens internally during extended periods of sitting. Blood circulation slows, especially in the legs, allowing fat and plaque to build up faster in your arteries. Studies tracking older adults have shown that those who sit for long durations have a 40% higher chance of dying from heart-related conditions, even if they maintain regular exercise routines. That morning stroll isn't enough to counteract an entire day of sitting. Blood sugar control deteriorates during an activity. Muscles that aren't moving fail to absorb glucose properly, causing blood sugar to remain elevated for hours after eating, damaging nerves and blood vessels. Excessive sitting in older adults mirrors insulin resistance seen in pre-diabetes, opening the door to more serious metabolic issues. It also harms your skeletal structure. Constant sitting compresses the spine, speeding up disc wear and causing chronic discomfort that makes movement even harder. Muscle groups like the glutes weaken, hip flicks are shortened, and posture declines. This imbalance increases the chance of falls, a leading cause of fatal injuries among those over 65. On top of that, your lymphatic system, responsible for flushing toxins from your body, relies on physical movement to work. Unlike your heart-powered blood flow, lymph fluid moves only through muscle activity. Sitting too long allows waste to accumulate, burdening your immune system and triggering inflammation. Cognitive decline is also accelerated. Less circulation means less oxygen and nutrients reaching your brain. Brain decline and the sitting epidemic. Imaging studies of the brain have revealed that older adults who sit for extended periods have significantly thinner medial temporal lobes, a brain region essential for forming new memories. This reduction in brain volume is an early indicator of cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease. The solution isn't just about exercising more, it's about interrupting long stretches of sitting. Set a reminder to stand up and move around every 30 minutes. Even if it's just for a couple of minutes, walk to the kitchen for a glass of water, stretch gently, or march in place. These quick breaks reset your metabolism and reestablish proper circulation. Infuse light, functional movement into your day. Take phone calls while standing. Do calf raises while waiting for your coffee. Strengthen your legs by sitting and rising from a chair 10 times in a row. These minor movements deliver surprisingly strong benefits over time. You can also consider using a standing desk for light tasks like reading or crafting. The key is alternating between sitting and standing naturally throughout your day. The goal isn't to avoid sitting altogether, but to steer clear of long, uninterrupted periods of it. People in the longest living regions of the world maintain active lifestyles with constant, gentle motion. They don't spend hours in stillness. Your body was built for movement, and respecting that biological truth is essential to staying healthy. Past 60, habit #3, ongoing mild dehydration. The third hidden habit that's shaving years off your life is not drinking enough water throughout the day. And the effects go far beyond a dry mouth. Many older adults live in a state of constant, low-grade dehydration without realizing it. That's because the body's ability to sense thirst declines significantly with age. Internally, your body is slowly drying out, and the damage this causes builds up over time. Dehydration thickens your blood, forcing your heart to work much harder with each beat. This increases strain on the heart muscle and can drive blood pressure to unhealthy levels. A major 25-year study of 15,000 adults published in the European Heart Journal, found that chronic dehydration raised the risk of heart failure by 50%. Your heart is already working overtime as you age, and not drinking enough water adds more pressure, pushing it toward dangerous limits. Your kidneys also struggle under these conditions. These essential organs require ample fluid to effectively eliminate toxins, medications, and metabolic waste. When you're dehydrated, your kidneys hold on to water by concentrating urine, but this process allows waste materials to crystallize and form painful kidney stones. Even more concerning, when kidney function drops, harmful toxins can build up in your bloodstream, damaging all major systems in your body. And once your kidneys start to fail, the damage is usually permanent. Dehydration's effects on the brain are just as troubling. Your brain is made up of about 75% water, and even slight dehydration can cause temporary shrinking of brain tissue. This impairs your ability to think clearly, remember things, and make decisions. MRI research has found that dehydrated older adults perform cognitive tasks with the efficiency of someone 10 years older. Long-term dehydration speeds up mental decline and raises the chances of developing dementia. The cartilage that cushions your joints is primarily composed of water. When you're dehydrated, this cartilage loses its flexibility and becomes more brittle, reducing its ability to absorb shock. This results in greater friction between joints, leading to inflammation, stiffness, and intensified pain. Arthritis symptoms are significantly aggravated when fluid levels are low, affecting your movement and overall comfort. Constipation, which many adults over 60 experience, is also directly linked to inadequate hydration. The colon pulls water from waste to keep digestion moving. When hydration is lacking, stools harden, making them painful and difficult to pass. This often leads to excessive straining, hemorrhoids, and in severe cases, bowel blockages. Staying properly hydrated ensures that your digestive system operates efficiently. Your ability to regulate body temperature also depends heavily on hydration. Older adults are especially prone to heat-related illnesses because their bodies lose the capacity to sweat effectively. Without enough water, your body can't cool itself, making you more susceptible to heat exhaustion or heat stroke, even in environments that aren't extremely hot. The fix lies in staying ahead of dehydration. Start your day with a full glass of water to recover fluids lost overnight. Keep a bottle nearby throughout the day and take frequent sips rather than waiting until you feel thirsty. Aim for 8 to 10 glasses daily, increasing your intake during hot weather or when taking diuretics. Use reminders on your phone every couple of hours to encourage consistent drinking. If plain water isn't appealing, infuse it with natural flavors like lemon, mint, cucumber, or berries. Incorporate hydrating foods like melons, citrus fruits, cucumbers, and broth-based soups to boost your fluid intake. A good way to check your hydration is by monitoring your urine color. Pale yellow indicates healthy hydration, while darker shades suggest it's time to drink more. Populations known for exceptional longevity consistently prioritize hydration as a cornerstone of their health habits. Water fuels every chemical process in your body. Treating it with the same importance as medication can help extend your life with vitality. Habit number 4 is social withdrawal and the absence of meaningful human connections. While it may seem like a personal preference, pulling away from social interaction poses serious health risks. Research has shown that loneliness has a comparable impact on mortality as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. If you're spending most of your time alone with limited interaction, you're prompting biological stress responses that accelerate the aging process. Chronic social isolation keeps your body in a prolonged stress mode with elevated levels of cortisol and adrenaline. These stress hormones increase inflammation in your arteries, raise your blood pressure, and suppress your immune system's defenses, Long-term studies on aging populations have found that individuals who lack social bonds face a 29% higher risk of heart disease and a 32% greater risk of stroke. Immune function also declines rapidly in isolation. Blood analysis of socially disconnected seniors revealed their white blood cells behaved as if the body was under continuous threat. This state of persistent alert exhausts immune defenses, leaving you vulnerable to infections, autoimmune issues, and even cancer. Older adults experiencing loneliness face double the risk of developing Alzheimer's compared to those with active social lives. The link between cognitive decline and isolation is deeply concerning. Engaging in conversation, healthy debates, and solving everyday social problems stimulates the brain to form new connections, but when you retreat from social interaction, these opportunities vanish. As a result, your vocabulary shrinks, your mental processing slows down, and your memory weakens. Brain imaging shows that socially withdrawn seniors lose gray matter in brain regions responsible for emotional regulation and memory, accelerating the aging of the brain itself. Over time, isolation almost inevitably leads to depression. Humans are inherently social beings, and when that social need is unmet, your brain's chemistry is disrupted. Levels of serotonin and dopamine drop, making you feel more withdrawn. This emotional dip often stops you from reaching out, deepening the isolation further. And this isn't just about feeling sad. Depression physically damages the cardiovascular system and interferes with your sleep, both essential for cellular healing and immune strength. Physical health also deteriorates as self-care declines. Without social contact, it's easier to skip meals, ignore medications, or overlook early warning signs of illness. With no one to check in or hold you accountable, vital health routines break down and problems escalate quickly. The remedy requires proactive effort, especially when motivation is low. Find a regular group activity that resonates with you, whether it's a reading club, gardening group, community center event, or volunteering opportunity. The key is consistency. Showing up regularly leads to organic connection. Make it a habit to schedule weekly phone or video calls with loved ones. Treat these social touchpoints like critical appointments. Whenever possible, eat with others. Shared meals improve both social bonds and nutrition. If your living situation permit, consider adopting a pet. Dogs in particular encourage daily outdoor movement and naturally open doors to interaction with others. Simply having a pet has been shown to reduce stress hormones significantly. You might also explore part-time work, freelance opportunities, or mentoring. The structure and purpose that come from daily interaction offer deep health benefits, regardless of income. Volunteering, whether in schools, clinics, or community kitchens, gives a sense of purpose and keeps you connected while serving those in need. Communities with the highest life expectancy share one thing in common: strong, intergenerational relationships and lifelong social engagement. These aren't optional extras, they're core to staying healthy. Past Lucherdot. Habit number 5 is one of the most ignored: taking multiple prescriptions without periodic review. It may seem responsible to follow all your doctor's instructions, but polypharmacy, taking 5 or more medications at once, can quietly put your health at risk, sometimes doing more harm than the illnesses they aim to treat. Here's what many people don't realize: most of these medications are prescribed by different specialists who often don't communicate. Your heart doctor might give you a blood pressure drug. Your diabetes specialist adds another. Then, a rheumatologist prescribes anti-inflammatories. Before long, you're taking 8 or more pills daily, none of which have been tested together. These drugs can interact in unexpected and dangerous ways. Their side effects often mimic new symptoms, which leads to yet another prescription. This snowballs into a cycle where one medication triggers the need for more. By the time you reach 60, Your liver and kidneys naturally operate at reduced efficiency, making it harder for them to process the complex mix of medications you may be taking. As you age, drug metabolism slows significantly, causing medications to build up in your system even when taken at normal doses. This accumulation leads to toxic effects that mimic age-related issues such as dizziness, confusion, increased falls, and even organ damage. But often, it's not aging, it's medication overload. The cognitive consequences are especially concerning. Many common drugs possess anticholinergic effects, which interfere with neurotransmitters critical for memory and learning. This group includes blood pressure medications, antihistamines, sleeping pills, and bladder control drugs. Taking multiple medications with these properties dramatically increases your dementia risk by as much as 54% based on long-term studies of drug use in older adults. Your fall risk also surges under the weight of multiple prescriptions. Drugs that affect balance, blood pressure, awareness, or coordination can combine in harmful ways. One pill might lower your pressure, another induces dizziness, and a third blurs your vision suddenly. Simply standing becomes hazardous. Falls among seniors are a major health threat, leading to broken bones, hospital stays, loss of independence, and often early death. Another hidden danger is how medications drain your nutrient reserves. For instance, statins reduce CoQ10 levels crucial for muscle and heart function. Diuretics deplete important minerals like potassium and magnesium. Acid blockers used for reflux impair the absorption of calcium, vitamin B12, and iron. These deficiencies can cause fatigue, muscle weakness, and other symptoms that lead to yet more prescriptions. Without treating the root issue, then there's the financial toll. Spending hundreds of dollars monthly on medications can take away from essentials like nutritious food, social engagement, or preventive care, all of which contribute more to your health than pills ever could. The key is to take charge of your medication regimen. Schedule a full medication review at least once a year with your primary care provider or a pharmacist. Bring everything you take: prescriptions, supplements, vitamins, and over-the-counter items. Review each one carefully. Ask these questions. What condition does this treat? What would happen if I stopped taking it? Are there lifestyle alternatives? Could this be causing some of my current symptoms? Many drugs prescribed years ago may no longer be necessary. Ask your doctor to consider a monitored medication reduction trial. In many cases, doses can be lowered or drugs eliminated entirely without negative effects, especially if your health has improved due to better habits. Keep a journal of your symptoms and how you feel throughout the day. This helps identify potential drug side effects that are often misattributed to normal aging. Research confirms that minimizing unnecessary medications in older adults leads to sharper mental function, better quality of life, and increased longevity, more so than simply adding more prescriptions. The healthiest people over 60 manage their health with as few medications as possible, focusing instead on nutritious food, regular physical activity, and strong lifestyle practices. These 5 habits: skipping breakfast, excessive sitting, poor hydration, social withdrawal, and unmanaged medication use, are fully within your power to change. Starting now. The incredible reality is that your body retains a powerful ability to repair and rejuvenate, even past age 60. When you fuel it with a proper morning meal, stay active during the day, hydrate regularly, nurture meaningful relationships, and take control of your medications, you're giving yourself the best chance for a longer, healthier life. You're not just slowing decline, you're actively undoing years of hidden damage. Older adults who make these changes often see profound improvements in just a few weeks: clearer thinking, improved strength, deeper sleep, and increased vitality, your age doesn't doom you to a downward spiral. It's your daily choices that decide whether you simply get by or truly thrive in the years to come. Longevity isn't just about luck or your DNA. It's about honoring your body's essential needs and consistently providing what it requires to function optimally. If this video helped you recognize patterns you need to shift, don't hesitate, tap the like button now. Share this with any friend or loved one over 60 who could benefit from this message. It might genuinely change or even save their life. Make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss out on more practical longevity strategies tailored specifically for your stage of life. Your most vibrant years can still be ahead of you, and we're here to walk that path with you. Take the first step today, because while tomorrow isn't promised, your actions today can make it more possible.